Hey guys, welcome to this video and this special unboxing where Martin is joining me.
Thanks for having me.
And yeah, we will be checking out my Strandberg Boden Standard 6 trem. So I bought it directly from Strandberg on their website. They have a special...
Want me to hold something?
It's okay, rip it open. They have a special part in their shop where they sell refurb models, which had some flaws. Yeah, we will see if it's just something superficial, like maybe something in the finish. And oh wow, this is very light. The cool thing is the refurb models sell for 15% less or 15% discount, which in this case was, I think, 260 euros. So quite a lot. It's very light.
Yeah, including the gig bag.
Let's start with the out of the pocket. Yeah,
the weight
some materials.
The weight I would guess is about the same with the gig bag like my Road 150 Strat.
Okay.
Because I just brought it here.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So
yeah, I think the guitar should weigh around 2.4 kilos or 2.5 kilos, so
yeah,
pretty light. So we have the tremolo, we have an additional spring, we have Allen keys and different sizes of Allen keys for the nut and bridge and everything. Oh, nice Swedish flag here. It's a nice detail.
Yeah.
The guitar itself is made in Indonesia. And yeah, I'm really excited.
But it got shipped to you from Sweden.
It got shipped from Sweden, yeah, from Strandberg directly from Sweden, shipped to Austria. Oh wow, it's really nice. Just weighs nothing.
Weighs really nothing.
Okay, it comes like this. I'm really curious how it is. Okay, just rip it open. Whatever. Okay. Wow. Okay, the first thing that caught my attention was the roasted maple neck, which is, it has a nice roast. I think these models, they are made in Indonesia by Kort, PT Kort. I think it's the same factory that made my Ibanez AZ.
Okay.
They have separate production lines, but it's the same plant. Okay, the fret ends are good, not perfect. What's your judgment? You can feel some.
Yeah, you can
it's
feel
not
it
bad.
just slightly. I think you don't feel it by playing. What immediately caught my eye is the neck is
EndurNeck. I think that's the patent that
it's pretty much triangular.
Goes down like this, and the idea Ola Strandberg had when he designed this guitar is that you get the thumb in the right position. I think it still works with the blues technique with the thumb over. That still works.
Yeah.
It's not that slim. We just
no, not at all.
Back and forth, but it's nice. It's good. It's not wizardy. It's a little bit chunky, but on the nice side. Then I think the blue looks really cool. It's got a pretty nice flame. I saw some pictures. Sorry, that's not fair. Let's maybe get a close up. I think the flame looks great. I'm surprised because it has a maple cap.
Yeah.
You can see, it looks like a natural binding. It's a maple cap, and they put obviously a veneer on top. But it's a pretty nice flame. I saw some pictures of this exact model, and the top looked a little bit boring, almost. When you're sitting like this and you're looking down, the first thing, or actually after the neck and the body color, the third thing, the frets are slanted.
Yeah.
Or fanned. I'm not sure if this, I think it's getting more extreme, so it's fanned. Because it's a multi-scale guitar. On the high strings, it has the 25-inch scale, like PRS guitars, and on the low strings, it has the Fender scale length of 25.5. So multi-scale, fan frets, a really special patented neck profile.
I think the dots and the inlays are illuminating, right?
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
the same material. And here it says Swedish design made in Indonesia, EndurNeck patented. And it's looks to be a 2021 model. C21 and then probably the serial number. It's so thin. On the back it looks a dark blue stain. It is basswood. Yeah, I think it's I'm pretty confident it's basswood. I was going to say poplar, but it's basswood. I'm looking for the flaws now on so far. And in this slide we have this soft box here. Nothing that pops.
I inserted my contact lenses for this, and I can't spot it from here either.
The knobs turn nicely. There's no plastic on the humbucker. There is still on single coils. See, they have this star. What's the term? Asterisk.
Asterisk, yeah.
Asterisk. They have it on the pickups. They have it on the knobs. That's pretty nice. Nice detail. Okay, now let's have a closer look at the neck. Ah, there's. I'm not sure if that's a little bit of glue or residue here. Not sure what that is.
Yeah, could be.
But you can't feel it. It's just.
It could also be something from the grain, from the wood grain as well.
I think the frets down here feel nicer than, yeah, definitely.
If you give it some points, I would say it's an 8 out of 10, and when going for 10 out of 10, it's that
the Ibanez semi-hollow.
Semi-hollow. Yeah.
So a quick inspection of the bridge. I will certainly have to get used to this
tuning mechanism.
There's no, we've seen that already. There are 2 springs. Now you can put a third here, or even 5 in total, of course. There's a grounding wire. For those who saw my Meteora video, will know what I'm referring to. But we will hear afterwards when I plug in. I mean, optical things, it's really so far just this little spot here on the 12th fret, and we could try to polish that one off.
Can I have a closer look?
I'm not sure if it's a little bit glue, maybe.
Yeah.
It's the glue.
That's probably a drop of glue, yeah.
But that should be, I'm not sure if with rubbing alcohol maybe, or lighter fluid.
Yeah.
I could give it a try.
You could give it a try. This is the only imperfection for
please have a look.
Having it as a refurb.
Maybe you find one, but to me it looks pretty good. The cool thing also is we've been discussing this, or not discussing, we've talked about this, Martin and I, and also some other buddies of ours that are in the Skype group. That just the pure fact that they sell refurb models on their website shows that they pay a lot of attention to QC, to quality controls, to quality assurance, meaning that the guitar they receive from Indonesia, they take a close look, and if they're not up to their standards, they will get it to an appropriate level, I assume, and sell it at a discount, so they don't have to ship it back. And because the guitars usually they are pretty expensive, and the Boden Standards are the most affordable ones, with I think they clock in at 1,800 euros new.
Yeah, see, the only thing I could think of is that the blue finish goes slightly over the top into the maple cap. Just a little tiny bit. Other than that, I can't find
down
anything.
Here. Oh yeah, here you can see it, where the blue is pretty light in color. I'm not sure if it's noticeable on camera. I hope it is.
Yeah, but that's something you really have to search for. You will never really notice it.
So for me, it's just a spot here at the 12th fret.
Yeah.
One test. Can you put a headstock tuner on, or clip-on tuner? This, let's see if it's in tune, but it fits. Oh, okay, that's new. I was Yeah, not used to headless guitar. Okay, that's in tune now. That's almost in tune. The tuners, it's... I can't really judge if they're good or not because it's, to me, it's still very strange feeling. Oh yeah, it's pretty sensitive because maybe I guess the downward pressure because it's a tremolo. No, that's a little bit sharp.
No, it's good.
Okay. That's in tune, the B. The E as well. First G chord. There's a little bit of string bass.
On that B string, yeah.
I'm just curious. Wow, it's okay. It's extremely low, 1.25 millimeters.
Yeah,
That's super low. That's, oh my god, it's below 1.25 millimeters. Okay, obviously it's almost impossible to not have fret bass then.
yeah, just a tiny bit you will probably always have.
That's insanely low. That's the lowest. But that's another good time for another spec of this guitar. It has a 20-inch fretboard radius, which is insanely flat. So obviously it has a tremolo. We will see how good that
Where
is.
is the arm?
It's in the bag here. Oh. Not sure if you can pop it right in or if there's a screw. I think there's a screw. The pickups are Strandberg. It's not a another manufacturer. These are Strandberg pickups. There's probably inside here. So yeah, I'm not sure where they're manufactured, but Strandberg branded pickups with the asterisks. Ah yeah, pop it right in. It feels pretty nice. I like the material of the hardware in general. Okay, this one. Oh, did it fall out? Oh yeah. Where's it? Weird. Can you see it?
2 hours later.
We found the grub screw. It was hidden in the carpet, and now the trem is in. Looks like this. Feels pretty nice. We'll find out how it works, but it goes in both directions. I still didn't find any big flaws. so far the refurb, yeah, sounds like reverb. The refurb seems to be a pretty good deal. Interestingly, you can
over here, for example.
It
goes a little bit.
That's here. To me, that's absolutely no problem.
Yeah.
To save $260? Hell yeah, any day.
But maybe that's just the thing that's enough for them to say no, it's not for... What does it cost originally? 1,800?
The current model of the Boden Standard costs 1,800.
Yeah, so...
But this one was 1,750 when it was brand new.
Yeah.
But still, now I paid less than 1,500 euros, including shipping from Sweden. You can play it in in a lot of different positions, and it's very, very ergonomic. You can play it like this on your right leg. You can play it like this, which feels funny, but you can. You can play it in the classical position, which might be something for you to check out. And why not like this, almost vertical? Can you hand me the cable? I'm really curious to find out if the wiring, the electronics and everything works. Oh yeah, another very special feature. You can plug it in right here. Alright, I'm plugged in to the Deluxe Reverb Tone Master now on the vibrato channel with a little bit of reverb. We're just using the room mic here, so it's, we're not using XLR and we don't have a mic in front of the amp itself. It's just to see if everything works. Tone works, volume as well. The neck position 2, which is neck and middle. And hum cancelling as well. Position 3. The tremolo works very smoothly.
Yeah.
That's for dive bombs. So it sounds in tune.
Sounds good to me.
Without using the tuner. This is bridge and middle. Wow. Not in tune.
I think it's a little flat everything. Not sure if this
Let's try different tuner.
different tuner while we're at it. Works.
Oh, a tiny bit.
Tiny bit.
This tuner
Not
seems to be more precise.
Yeah, it's the chord.
chord.
What is it called? The plus or something?
Definitely works great.
Yeah.
But it feels really smoothly
Yeah.
the way it works. And bridge. Nothing up. It sounds a bit dark,
Yeah.
which is interesting because it should be the most trebly position. Maybe that has something to do with the pickup height. I am not sure. Can you switch channel and put on the
This one?
yeah, and then maybe LPD pedal?
Which one?
The-
68.
87. With some distortion, it sounds nice. It's not that it has a lot of bite, though.
I would probably add treble on the pedal or somewhere else.
I'm not
Either
sure
on
if it's
the-
maybe a little bit rolled down there, even. Well, but first impression, I like it. I definitely have to get used to the neck shape because that still feels very awkward. And to the fact that the frets are fanned. By the way, I forgot to mention, the frets are jumbo and stainless steel, chest car stainless steel. I'm amazed by how good this guitar is, being a refurb especially, but in general, it feels really high end. It's just very light and very compact and small. I definitely have to get used to that. It's so far pretty new, and a lot of the features are pretty new to me. But I dig it. I wasn't playing a lot, but maybe you want to play some more. Wanna
Sure.
try it? Classical position maybe, or whatever. It's nice.
Yeah, I think classic position is with the way the cable is
Not
not ideal.
Plug it in like this.
Like this,
Sure.
definitely better.
That's a lot better.
That's the way you. When you're playing classical position, you will want to have an angled switch, angled
Plug.
plug. Man, that's right from the get go.
It's so unusual.
It throws me off that, that I have these angled frets.
It's tricky.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. No, this is
Yeah.
something you have to get used to.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a learning curve to this. It's unusual to play, right?
Yeah,
Or
it's-
feels unfamiliar.
Yeah, and I have problems playing stuff that I've played all the time now the last few days.
What? Yeah, it's the fan fret. What I notice now is it's nicely rolled, the fingerboard.
Yeah.
Down here. The nut looks good to me. I'm not sure what kind of material it's made of, but And that's called a 0 fret, right?
Yeah. What I notice is, and that's the thing that's bothering me when going with the thumb over the top. You feel that these edges, that's the fretboard, you see pretty much like where the fretboard is, it's straight there, then you have this angle over there where you have this V shape, and just that edge over here is not really comfortable when you're playing with the thumb over it, but that's probably by design.
They don't want you.
They don't want you to have this position, yeah. Can't hit the chord. It's really something you have to get used to.
It's kind of the opposite to a 7.25 inch radius, which is great for chords. You really have to practice on this one.
I don't think the radius is this much of a problem.
The neck profile.
The neck profile and the fan fret.
Absolutely no big flaws with this. Just minor things that might be the reason it was sold as a refurb, but really...
If it's not sold as a refurb,
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
Or notice anything like, hey, this is not up to the standard. How do you like this one? Is it to your taste? It's probably, or it's most likely not to everyone's liking. I think it's cool. I will get used to it, hopefully. It will take some time, but I will not send it back because the quality is good.
Okay, because that was the question I was about to ask you, because you have 2 weeks to send it back. If you don't get to like it immediately or within these 2 weeks,
True.
Would you consider it, or do you say, okay, I want to really get into this guitar?
At the moment I don't want to send it back, but because I like it for being this different.
Yeah.
Speaking of comfort zone and leaving the comfort zone, playing a lot of Fenders and traditional guitars, this one's so different. It's very fascinating to play this because it's just a different animal. Well, there you have it. I think that's it for this unboxing of this, at least for me, and for you as well, very special guitar.
Thanks for letting me take part in this.
Sure. It's great you had the time to come over. And yeah, now we will get to some jamming and getting used to this guitar, and I'm sure you will play it as well.
I will try it.
We'll try, at least try. Maybe it works better without the camera.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks very much for staying with us. See you in another video. Bye bye.
Bye.